Hey people, bit of a different one today. We're going the other way. I'm not going to work, I'm going up my mate's house. We're going to do some turning and drilling and general engineering stuff. But first, tunnel, that was rubbish. Yeah, we'll be doing some general engineering stuff. We've got some discs that don't fit, and we're going to make them fit because it's perfectly safe. There's nothing wrong with re-drilling discs and changing the PCD to make them fit. I've had quite an entertaining morning chatting on some Facebook group about the merits of re-drilling discs, but essentially there's no harm in doing it. The clamping force of the wheel on the disc and the hub is enough to keep it all straight, level and hunky-dory. Let's put the windows up because motorway. So yeah, I got no worries about doing this at all. It's even an option that some brake manufacturers give to people. Give to me and you. If it wasn't safe, it wouldn't be done with it. So I'm perfectly happy that what I'm doing is safe. So that's that done. That's what I've been doing all morning. Going up my mate's to use the bigger lathe because I've only got the little lathe. He has a nice big lathe that will turn down some 320mm-ish discs. Being as the throw I've got on the little lathe is only something like 4 inches, which is nowhere near enough. So that's where we're going right now, to play with big boys' toys and engineering tools. I've got the discs and the hubs in the boot, so we can check fitment, make sure everything works okay, and hopefully by this evening, by the time I'm on my way home, and by the time this video has been uploaded to YouTube, the car will have some upgraded brake discs. So the discs I've got are 324mm, I think they are, which are Focus RS discs. They are 24mm, which is quite significant when you're looking at braking force. They're 24mm wider in diameter than the standard ST171. So anybody worried about me putting a big old engine up front with a bit more power and not upgrading the brakes and stuff, at least I've got better brakes on the front. And I've definitely got better brakes on the back, because as you'll find out when I do the back end, I've got bigger discs on the back as well than standard Focus stuff. So there's no dramas with the brakes. Suspension might be a bit of an issue. The back should be fine. The front, I'm a little worried about the spring rates in the front. Might be a little too soft. But realistically, the weight distribution hasn't changed that much, because even though it is a V8, it isn't that much heavier than what's standard in the Focus. It is heavier, which is why I'm worried about the spring rate. So I'm going to have to look into that a bit more, but that should be a fairly simple solution by just buying either a coilover set or a different spring with a tougher spring rate. I'm not worried about it so much at the moment. That is something I'm going to have to look into a bit more. At the moment, I just want to get it all on 4 wheels and drive it. If it can go up and down the road, then I'm happy. Then I'll look at improving it and making sure that it is up to spec. Because as awesome as putting a V8 in a small hatchback is, you've still got to consider how safe it is. And anyway, enough of that. I've told you my concerns about the Focus and the safety side of it. I'm not too worried, because this has been done before. People have put much heavier LS engines into Ford Focuses and seem to have had not too much trouble with it. So it's not a great worry, and I'm fairly confident everything I'm doing in the car is safe. So enough of that. What should we talk about today? Welding. I've got a load of jobs that I am falling behind on with welding, and it's all reliant on me getting what I need to actually do the welding. I'm going to wind the windows down. So I think I explained before in a previous video that I've got a MIG welder that I'm still waiting for a local welding shop to make a TIG torch for that MIG welder, so I can at least do stainless steel TIG welding on my MIG welder. Still waiting, and that is holding me up. So in the meantime, I do have access to, I say I do have access, I thought I had access to a proper AC/DC TIG welder, which is top of the range thermal arc sort of thing. It's very good, and it will do the job perfectly, and it will cover any aluminium things I've got to do as well. However, that was a pooled machine, whereas there were 3 of us that said if anyone else need to use it, just ask and we can use it. However, the guy that's got it isn't answering his phone, so I can't get hold of him to borrow this welder, and the guy in the welding shop isn't making my welding torch, so it means I can't finish this exhaust, and amongst other jobs that I've got, and it is really getting on my wick now. I'm starting to lose patience, and short of blowing a couple of £1,000, or at least £1,000 on a decent welder, because I'm not going to buy one for the interim. If I'm going to buy a TIG welder, I'm going to buy one that I want. And short of spending £1,000 on one of them, I don't know what to do. And unless anybody knows where I can borrow one or where I can hire one, they generally don't allow you to hire for the amount of work I've got to do. And it's starting to hold me up, and it's annoying me. I don't like being held up. I like holding myself up. There's things I'm holding myself up on now, like I haven't ordered a new starter motor for the engine because I'm just too lazy. I don't want to spend that £160 that I need to spend. So I'm holding myself up, but I'm in control of that. Other people holding me up gets my nerves. And there's not much I can do about it, and it's really irritating me. So without spending too much money, I'm going to have to come up with a solution. What that solution is, I don't know. I may end up buying a new TIG welder now, you never know. I'm one of those people, I get the urge, and I'll just spend it. I'm very, what's the word? Flippant. Very flippant with things like that. If I need it, I'll just go out and buy it, even if I don't 100% need it. This is different. Big double-decker bus. Vintage show. That's cool. Anyway, there's enough complaining. I've complained about 2 things today. I normally try to keep the complaints topic down to 1, but today I've spoiled you. I've been a complete whinge today. Anyway, I'm nearly there, so I think I'm going to leave it today. See you next week. Hope you enjoyed the video as well, and we're at 91 subscribers now, almost at 100. Well pleased with that, thank you guys. I know I don't normally do this, but like, comment, subscribe, do all the business, and yeah, let's get to 100. That'd be cool, and then we can work on the next goal, which is 500. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video I put out yesterday as well. It was one of the best video. It was just a tidy up of a few things. The next one's going to be a bit better, I think, because we've got some technical work that had to be done. Hopefully that'll be out next week, and there'll be a video on these brake discs at some point as well. So yeah, that's it for today, I think. I'm nearly there. So I'll see you guys. Ciao skis.